Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft PSP update video. And this week we will be discussing the changes made in version 20w4a. Now, it hasn't been very long since the last update, but I've been hard at work and I've added a bunch of new blocks. There are 42 blocks in the game currently, plus all of their variants. So that includes things like flowers, all the different colors of wool, things like that. And there's a lot of changes to go over, so without further ado, let's get started. As we enter the game here, let's go directly inside of the actual game itself, and you guys will start noticing that when these chunks load in, that the top of the grass is actually gray. And the reason for this is that we can therefore change the color of the grass depending on the biome without having to make many copies of it. For now it will be gray until biomes are added in version 0.4 pre-release 2. Another important thing to notice is that the blocks are now slightly darker and are slowly getting lighter as the day goes on. This is an example of ambient lighting and is the beginning of our game's basic lighting model. Furthermore, bugs have been fixed, including the resource pack menu now being able to escape said menu, alongside the fact that the clouds are now much closer to the ground as they should be. You can also fly through the clouds now if you so desire. And now onto the big stuff, the things that we've added. So if you press the left or right D-pad button, you can scroll through the different selection of blocks that you're going to be picking, and you can test which blocks are which by hitting the right trigger to place more blocks onto the ground. By doing so, you can see that we have a relatively wide variety of different blocks that you can access now, with the total number being probably around 60 or 70 blocks that are now available for you to build with. In addition to this, now not only the basic block types are added, but we can also use cross-plane blocks. Cross-plane blocks are the sorts of blocks like grass, flowers, things like that, which have, as you can see, a cross plane going through them. These blocks are actually being rendered in a different mesh and are treated differently from other blocks. And while things like rails and other blocks are not quite fully implemented, in the next few snapshots, version 20w4b, C, and D, we will be adding continually more and more blocks to the game with various different rendering types, such as the wheat type blocks, things like nether warts, wheat of course, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, alongside blocks that are different like slabs and stairs into the game as well. Once these blocks are added into the game, we can then begin building our worlds. Chunks now support metadata tags, which allows us to render things quite differently depending on the block ID supplied. For example, the block ID for stone is 1:0, where the metadata tag is 0. If the metadata tag is 1, it changes to being granite. If it's 2, it's polished granite, then diorite, polished diorite, and so on. The chunk engine now successfully remembers these differences and will use that to draw them to the screen. And while there are still a few more optimizations left to be added to chunks, that'll be the end of this update video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon with another update. I hope you guys have a great day.